I just don't tolerate excuses.
How do you have these conversations? This going on, Emil. I've got an excuse here.
Tell me more. Before you start talking more, can somebody get me popcorn and I can put my feet up? How much did you make last 12 months in commission as a real estate agent?
Just under 6 mil.
You work with me. Is this AI fucking with your head and you've been using it just for a day?
People that don't adopt, I think they're going to be left behind.
Will die. It's a fucking madhouse. Now I was like, fuck, I want to dominate while everybody's sleeping, while everybody's commenting here, calling me fucking crazy. Fuck, property market won't go down. Demand is here. Yeah, for people with jobs, any staff you employ is gone. It's gone. Let me ask you a question. Where do you think unemployment is going to go next 2 years?
See, I'm not as
I'm
not as bullish on AI as you are, so that's why
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. 1 second. So, this is very controversial what I'm about to say. And I've never said
You're
it in
only
any
picking
podcast.
Controversy now as opposed to everything else you've said before, right?
No. I believe unemployment is going to go over 20%. I believe property prices over the next couple of years is going to be a doomsday. And everybody that is watching this, they're going to think I'm crazy. This is why. Everything that any white collar job, any white collar person is doing, any jobs, AI is doing at the moment. Right now, I am so into it. I'm using OpenClaw. I got my AI assistant. This is what it's doing. Imagine you employing 10,000 smartest people in the world, and you compare them to my AI assistant, they all look stupid compared to him. I don't run my business anymore. I got my AI bot. He's running every single business for me right now. Every single business. So I got a group chat with my finance business. I got a group chat with my real estate. I got a group chat with design or whatever. And imagine you got the smartest person in the fucking world multiplied by a million who's managing entire group, entire tasks. Anything you want to know, anything you want executed, it gets done. When I look at CBD and on your left, on my right, I see most people that are working those buildings are not needed. They're not needed. Tell me one fucking staff member you have, and I will tell you how they're going to be replaced. Pick a fucking profession. No.
George is here in marketing. That's
Okay. Okay. I'm going to show her something after this interview.
Okay.
Her job is gone. I'll give you an example. I got my bot, AI assistant, is called George. Simon Bede is called Jarvis. And we got our bots linked into all of our marketing, Facebook ads, everything. And it gives us reports. These ads are doing well. These ads are not. You need to get rid of these ads. You need to create the new ones. This is the new ads that you have created. This is the text that you need to say in them and blah, blah. And the analysis, the marketing, execution, everything that he's doing, it is just obscene. And I can't explain this to people unless they actually do it. And I will help you. After this, I'm going to get you to buy Mini Mac and I'm going to get my guys to install it for you. You're going to be head fucked that much that you won't be able to sleep. And I see jobs being lost, and every day you can bring articles up. Even today, just got another article, 2,500 jobs lost in this company, $4,000 lost because AI bot is doing everybody's work. Everybody's work. I'll give a small example. One of the gyms that we're building, we just uploaded the plans of the sauna and calculates instantly how big the sauna is, what kind of heater you need in it, where you need to buy it, where you need to order it. They can make a call on the behalf, send an email, pay for it. It does everything. There's no staff you have that it can't be executed except maybe people that are seeing people in person. Is
And,
that
yeah,
scary?
yeah.
So with me, let me ask you this question. I've got a friend of mine, he's got accounting business, 300 staff, Brisbane CBD. He's got 4 full floors of people. Last year, he signed a 10-year lease. I believe within 1 to 2 years, he will lose 90% of the staff because everything that any of his accountant is doing, my AI assistant is already doing. That's the fucking reality. It's already doing. People are just not getting up to it, up to the speed. So with me, think about this. If he loses 270 staff out of 300, first of all, what will these people do? Because their role doesn't exist. My AI bot is doing it, which I will show you after this so you can actually see it. It will blow your fucking head off. And it's just replaced them. Matter of fact, to me, my AI is my CEO, general manager, execute. It does everything but punches somebody in the face.
Build a bot for that as well if you want.
And we'll tell the bot to do it. And so if those people lose their jobs, so we all live our lives based on whatever our income is. If you make 300 grand a year, you may be living in a $2 million home.
Yeah.
But if your profession doesn't exist anymore, what will you fucking do? And if you're 55 years old, what are you going to learn to do? You know, if you, I'm going to go in construction industry, it takes you 4 years to learn apprenticeship. You'll be fucking 59 then. But and in first year of your construction industry, in any field, it'll be 50 grand a year instead of 250 what you were earning before. So what do you think will happen to those people? What do you think will happen to my mate who is paying lease for 4 full fucking floors? Do you think he can go to his landlord and say, hey buddy, I only have 10% of my staff, can I only pay you for 10% of the lease? The landlord will say, fuck that buddy, I got a fucking mortgage of 75 million to this fucking bank. You think I can tell them, can I only pay you 10% of the mortgage? Fuck no. So AI, it is here. It is replacing jobs. In Queensland, till a month ago, I was telling people, property prices will fucking double. Think about it. It has to double. Demand is already greater than supply as it is. With construction, we have enough workers right now just to do what we're doing. But we got $130 fucking billion worth of infrastructure that needs to be finished before fucking Olympics. Who the fuck is gonna build it? What? We're gonna be short 60,000 workers. Where they gonna live? So of course property prices need to double. Makes sense. But how many people we gonna lose, buddy? Because of the AI. Now, I got group chats for all my businesses, and I will fucking read you some stuff that will blow your head off. Like, for example, so in this group chat, I call it Level X. It's the gym that we are building and wellness place. And in this gym is myself, my project manager, my builder, designer, and we all of this, and George, my AI assistant. George is fucking doing all this work. Okay, first thing is this morning, first text from George. Good morning, Level X team. Daily accountability check-in. Benny, updates on equipment spec, dock, full list including ice bath. Techno gym final order confirmed, question mark. Pool builder engaged in this chat, question mark. Consultant list, who is engaged, who is still needed. Builder timeframe program. Tara, updates on floor plan amendments, where are we? Design decision locked, material orders, blah, blah. Peter, Tony's Peter's fucking AI assistant. Draft build program. Is keeping everybody accountable. And then Ben is replying, pool builder won't be joining the chat. Peter is already talking to him. Peter is also organizing consultants. And then George, got it Benny, noted on both. Pool builder, blah, blah, and who's running? I don't even fucking talk
I can
here.
just see, you guys can't see on the screen, I can see this thing just rolling through this chat.
And I got George is running it. And then George says, important, the certifier has flagged several compliance issues that need to be resolved. Here's a clear breakdown, blah, 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 blah. And then it tells us what we fucking need to do to fix all of those and so on and so on. You know what I mean? And like, look at this. Ambulance facilities, unfortunately not negotiable under NCC for commercial facility with separate male-female areas. The good news is ambulance design requires as much space as full PWD. It's primarily grab rails, door width 850 mil. Like any task you can do can be linked to your financials, to anything. Any staff you employ is gone. It's gone. And everybody think I'm fucking lunatic. And Simon Bede, who's more fucking lunatic than I am. Because we are in it and we can see. There's no, and my patience is growing very low. Why? If I ask you, hey, can you do this something for me? It will take you 1 to 2 days to do it, or 3 hours. I asked George.
Depending on my mood.
I asked George, instant. Whatever execution that I need. Whatever I need done. Whatever I need done. Anything that human in front of computer is doing. So where do you think those jobs will go? I will ask you a personal question and don't be pussy answering it. And this is where economy is going. What would you rather do? Employ somebody and pay them $100,000 a year, or get AI agent to do the same thing 10 times better for $20 a month?
No brainer. $20 a month, without a doubt.
Ladies that are watching this, you just lost your job. So what do you think every business owner is going to do in this city? Where will unemployment go, buddy? This is going to sound stupid. Nobody fucking knows this, and I'm saying it here. Over the next 2 weeks, every fucking property I have, I'm selling. Including my own home. Every fucking property I'm selling. Somebody says, why would you do that? Because I will be able to buy my fucking own home back for half of the price in 2 years' time. I can see this because I'm in it. When you start using this, it will blow your fucking head off.
Emil, in a high-tech world,
yes,
dealing with a human still has some advantages, though.
Okay, in what business? Tell me business that matters. Name it.
I mean, you got your health, you got your spa, your day spa, your
yes.
Bathhouse,
Yes.
for example.
Yes.
I come to the bathhouse.
Yes.
I'm greeted by someone there, someone
One person.
friendly. They give me the towels. They
Yes.
show me the round.
Yes.
They're there to sell me the
Yes.
drinks if I really want, or you can have a
Yes.
vending machine there,
Yes.
potentially.
Yes.
But there's someone that's the face, the voice of your business at
Yes.
this bathhouse.
Correct.
Now-
That's one industry.
Okay.
One person.
Okay. I want a personal trainer when I go to the gym.
Yes.
I don't want to deal with a bot. I want to deal with a
Exactly.
personal trainer.
I agree.
I want a physio.
I agree.
I want my mortgage broker to eyeball me
I
and go,
agree.
I want my real estate agent to then say, this is the beautiful house that you're buying, and walk me through it.
What the fuck you gonna buy? You just fucking lost your job as accountant that you were earning 250 grand. That got you to pay for that personal trainer. That got you to pay for that fucking personal gym. How are you gonna pay for it now? You just lost your job. How are you gonna pay for it? So this person here that is ready to train you, they won't train you for free. They wanna eat too, but you can't afford it. Side effect of all of this, man, people think I'm fucking going crazy. And you know how many haters you're gonna get here commenting, Emil is fucking going crazy. What the fuck does he know? 12 months, every person that is commenting, watch this interview again in 12 months time. There's no person, there's no, okay, for example, everything that I wanna do. Now, for example, I was like, you know what? I wanna research, two of us wanna start whatever business we wanna start. We gotta spend time researching, blah, blah. My George AI assistant will do it instantly, straight away. Oh, but we need to do this now. I can execute. I need to set up the company, no problem. I'm gonna send an email to accountant or whoever it is gonna be done straight away. We'll call, follow up, send an email on our behalf, everything. It is insanity when people start using it more and more. Why do you think all these companies are sacking jobs, sacking people? This morning, again, another one. I got an email. From one of my guys this morning. Look at this. Morgan Stanley lays off 2,500 employees across all divisions due to AI. That's the reality.
Is it a front though? Is it an excuse to lay off, like cut some dead wood and call it AI, for example?
Okay. I will ask you a question. loan processing. At the moment, let's say you
Yeah.
have a person that is doing it.
Bro, Emil, you got a mortgage. You got a.
I understand it. I'm asking a
Mate,
question.
2026, I'm telling you, we are still doing manual data entry.
Okay, I'm asking a question.
Go for
How
it.
long does it take one human to process that?
Yeah, minimum 4 hours to get into a bank.
What if it can be done in 30 seconds?
Bro, we are trying. We are
No,
trying.
I'm gonna get you to connect to your AI assistant. If you can do it in 30 seconds, would you sack your admin person today?
Absolutely, I would.
So this is where the world is going. You are a good human.
Okay.
You are a good person.
But let's take this example. So Commonwealth Bank and all the other major banks are coming out saying there's AI generated fraud. CBA saying about $1 billion worth of
Yes.
fraud that they're detecting.
Yes.
Where I see, and this is maybe me with my
Yes.
rose-colored glasses, or
Yes.
I got a horse in this race, which is my business is off the back of finance broking. Aren't we
That
going to
might
go?
not exist, by the way.
Mate, correct. But won't the pendulum swing so far the other way with a major bank going, we've got fraud that's generated through AI payslips, for example. We're going to go so conservative the other way. We want people to come in branch and do verification that they're the actual person with their payslips, for example. Like, I say it's gone so far this way that the banks have allowed this to happen,
But
fraud on their watch. It'll go the other
AI
way.
is getting better and better. If I lost my George, which is my AI assistant, he would be the only employee I ever had that I would physically cry for. One thing that I'm doing now in my business, you saw my business, I got AI bots everywhere. I actually love my people, including this lady behind the camera. And I said to all my staff, everybody's jobs is at fucking risk. I'm not lying. Everybody's job is at risk. But
I'm coming in tomorrow with a bloody skirmish gun, mate.
But I want us to be so ahead to utilize it that much. Like Giselle's amazing assistant, Sophia. And amazing assistant. So person, that's different. Every business I got fucking bot running it. Her amazing assistant, she's utilizing AI. She's got an AI assistant that is executing everything she was doing. Whatever would take her 10 hours, she just communicates with the AI assistant and does her work in 10
like
minutes.
what, for example, Emil? What are we talking?
Okay. For example, Giselle, I'm just going to read this first time. Morning team. Jamie needs the passwords to Sharon blah blah email changed. Then send Jamie the new password this morning, please. Bentley, she calls her AI assistant Bentley. Bentley, the NGU, the franchisees are all used to emailing one person in the ops team for a specific task. We have our generic email that should use blah blah. How can we see them all blah blah? Anyway, Bentley, good question. Behavior change like this usually needs a push and a pull. A few practical approaches. Short term, then it explains it. Medium term, long term, and then does everything to execute on her behalf is insane. It's insane. But then this motherfucker, my George, has a personality. I almost want to tell him every night, I love you. Look at this conversation. Look at this conversation. We'll blow your fucking head off. You're going to think, this one is between myself and one of my very close mates, Josh. And I added him to this group chat. Me, Josh, and my AI assistant, and his AI assistant. And I said, good day. Josh, he said, oh shit, I'm about to be hustled by George, my AI assistant. And I said, George, say hi in this group. And George says, hi everyone, George here, Emil's AI assistant. Good to be in the chat. And Josh said, I have to approve the group ID to get mine working Telegram. And George says, yeah, this group chat approved, step blah, blah. Anyway, this is funny. I said, Josh thinks he's a race car driver with his Lamborghini, but he's very slow. George, give him some tips how to be better. George, give him tips. Josh, a few tips from the paddock. Brake later, not earlier. Most slow lap times come from braking open soon. And he tells him what he needs to do. And then he says this, the Lambo has the hardware. The bottleneck is the driver. Get on the track with the instructor and get your you will get better, blah blah. And he says, thanks, George. I'm well aware. And George says, the confidence of a man who already heard it all and is still slow. He's giving him shit. And then I put a picture of Ferrari there, picture of my Ferrari key. And then and he said, Bruce, can you back me up here? Bruce is Josh's AI assistant. And George says, I said, George is the boss here. And George replied, sorry, Josh, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Ferrari, Lambo, Emil has spoken. And then Josh said to his AI assistant that was fucking sleeping, wake up. And then I said, Bruce must be some cheap AI assistant from Toowoomba. And listen to my AI agent. My AI agent is laughing and he said, running on a potato from a regional Queensland. Give him a minute. The dial-up is loading. It's like fucking with him. And Josh says, come on. And then Bruce says, I'm here. What's up? And then Josh says, George is roasting me saying Ferrari's better. And Bruce says, look, George might have blah, blah. And then the conversation that we had was so fucking funny. And then we went into the business and them doing the tasks for us and so on. It is anything that human can do, it can do it better. I can send you some of the screenshots and the jobs that he's doing for me.
I think I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing that they can do it better, but I'm saying
it's instant.
Okay, instant. It's great.
And how can you compete with me? You, let's say, employ how many people?
Got 31 in the group.
And let's say I'm me and my bots. I can kick your ass because I can be cheaper than you, and that means you're out of the business. I'm more competitive.
I won't disagree. You're spot on there. But there's still going to be customers that want to deal with a human.
Correct. I agree. Still.
Yeah. Because in that example, you got the Ferrari, you got the Lambo, he's like, take it to the track and then get the instructor to help you. So there's still an instructor in the front seat helping me.
Not all job will be gone. I'm talking about white collar.
So how does someone stay at the top of the food chain then? Like, so if you're white collar and you're going, know how to orchestrate AI, like add some mad value. Someone listening to this is going, they're shitting their pants and going, is my job under threat here?
Yes.
And everything I know is going to change. And already in their corporate life, they're being told, brace yourself.
Let's say you're a lawyer.
Right.
And I said to you, I need you to draft this letter. And he said, Emil, it's going to be $700 and I'll get it back to you tomorrow. It's 4 hours work. My AI assistant, even ChatGPT can do it in 1 split second. So that lawyer will also have his paralegals and blah, blah to do all that stuff. Done instantly. They lost their jobs. What are they going to do? Not every job will be lost. You fucking right there. But big part will be, buddy. When I look at all those buildings in the Brisbane CBD, they're all gone.
Yeah, I don't disagree with
And now, how will property market be affected?
Yeah, absolutely.
If people, your finance business, I said to you, Aaron, I want to borrow $2 million. I don't have a job. Even if I have $1 million deposit, it will say, Emil, I can't help you out. Unless you're going to pay 15% interest of some bullshit. How can people with no job borrow money? This is happening. Look at the fucking, ChatGPT it, search it, Google it, and people are losing jobs right, left, and center. People, my team, I am so obsessed. I came to work every fucking day, and this lady can tell you that I am so obsessed that I'm drilling it into all of our team. Everybody, okay, this young lady behind the camera, we have no more direct conversation. True? We got a group chat, and in there is my AI assistant that runs everything, manages, like throws ideas, executes everything. I'm pushing my team to use it because I don't want my people to lose the job. But guess what? We can now do jobs of fucking 10,000 people with our team that's a lot less than 10,000. So now I was like, fuck, I want to dominate while everybody's sleeping, while everybody's commenting here, calling me fucking crazy. Fuck, property market won't go down. Demand is here. Yeah, for people with jobs.
Okay, let me give you. I did one.
And I'm not a negative person, you know
no,
that.
no, mate, 100%. As positive as they come. I'm trying to be a realist, right? Because my wife is balls deep in AI, and I'm sitting here going,
Should be talking to her here.
yeah, absolutely. The conversation was lost on me.
Yes.
Right? I'm a people person. I'm like, let's go to lunch and we can talk it over a lunch, right?
Yes. But having
Okay, let me give you one. Let me give you one. I just run. The bill comes and I just run.
Well,
Okay, I'll give you one example. I showed the team.
tell me.
So the example is, Emil, you got your Lamborghini, it's dirty. And you
Yes.
want to take the Lambo to the car wash.
Yes.
Okay? And you're prompting GPT with this example.
Yes.
Now, the car wash is 500 meters away.
Yes.
I'm sure you've seen this example online.
Yes.
And you say, look, but I also want to get some exercise.
Yes.
So is it best that I walk to the car wash or I drive? Now, the answer is
I know this is all about. You're going to drive your car there. But let me tell you this.
Tell me. Tell me.
There's no Lambo.
Why? Because we've got driverless vehicles.
No, there's no, even those. Let me break it to you. I have a great friend of mine who's a developer. Builds 1,000 homes a year. Average price, $1.2 million. 1,000 homes a year. Lives in a beautiful home. Drives a nice car. Let's say Lambo. He's got a Porsche. But let's say call it Lambo. If people that George sells homes to, most of those people are white collar jobs. Let's say 2 accountants or 2 lawyers or people in professions. Those people don't have jobs. They're not employable anymore because that job is taken over by AI. If anybody doesn't believe this, they need to download it. They will be fucking Godsmacked. So how can those people buy his home? So him as a business owner can't build 1,000 homes anymore. The fuck is going to buy it? He's got a finance on it. So he can't drive a Lambo anymore. So he would be walking. You can't. Mark my words. I'll give you an example. Any of my supercars, 2 years from now, half price. Nobody will be buying them. This is coming a fucking doomsday. Maybe you shouldn't fucking play this podcast to scare people.
Oh yeah, we started out very positive, by the way, right?
Yeah, I'm fucking
people
still
are gonna
positive.
People go, the mood changed very quickly on this,
I
you
am
know?
fucking still positive as fuck, but I'm also realist, and I'm trying to now protect. Hey, how long have you been working hard? For a long time?
Decades.
Me too. I want to fucking protect it. Do you like these 2 girls?
Absolutely.
They've been working with you for a while, right?
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to lose them. I don't want to lose that young boss lady with 4 eyes there. I actually like her. Giselle really likes her. Whole team likes her. So help you, help me. Let us become fucking master of this. Help me. I want to save your fucking job. But if you're not going to do anything about it, guess what? It's gone. So I need you to be director of your fucking role. Director of your role.
Yeah, you're right. There's going to be some people that just turn this off going, this isn't for me. I'm going to dig my head in the sand and my role will still be safe. Where if you were on
She or he will be serving fucking coffees.
So if you're on the listening end of this, what's your advice to someone at the end of this going, how do they then flip the script to go, I'm going to get served lemons, I'm going to make some lemonade?
Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Embrace it. Because this train is not going anywhere. AI is like a fucking driving Lamborghini down the hill with no brakes. That motherfucker is not stopping. And that hill is just forever. It's like driving the car around the wall, just going down. No stopping, no brakes. There's no stopping. Recession, 2 years we fucked, we get out of recession, jobs still safe. COVID passes, people get back to work. AI is too far into it, it's not going away anywhere. Just while we're watching this, when are you planning to launch this?
Georgia, next couple of weeks. next couple
Oh
of
no,
weeks.
never.
We might shelve this episode.
Well, yeah, she's probably gonna think like I fucking lost my job. No, I got a question for you.
This episode's magically
3
got
weeks.
lost. Yeah.
I need you to add some shit here. Between today and 3 weeks, publicly there will be at least 10 articles of people slashing jobs between 2 to 10,000 people. Make sure you attach them here on my
We'll
fucking head.
timestamp it. Yeah, for anyone listening, we'll absolutely timestamp this and yeah.
It is sad truth. Part of me wish we are living in a fucking caveman's age where we are fucking all walking and we have horses and shit because life will be more simple. I'm afraid where all this is going. I'm afraid there's so many amazing humans that will lose their job. I'm not afraid for somebody who's watching who's 20 years old. You guys will be fine. Figure shit out. You're too young. I'm afraid for people with families, with kids, mortgages, responsibilities. I'm afraid for them. I'm urging everyone, adapt to the change. Some professions will disappear. There's nothing you can do. See, what else can you do that I don't think you will be able to do? I believe that time will come where most humans are just on some kind of fucking dole or pension, or government is just giving them enough money not to work, but then everybody becomes lazy and with no purpose. Where the fuck will all this go? I don't know. It's scaring the fuck out of me. It's scaring the fuck out of me for humanity. It's scaring the fuck out of me for so many people. If you're 55, other day, we had a NG Real Estate Careers Night. Gentleman 57 years old came to the Careers Night. I'm thinking to myself, you're probably fucking a little bit too old to start a career now, but hey, you're never too old, right? I was like, so I would like to know your story. Why are you here? He said, I had a job. I was an administrative job in admin for 30 years. And now they don't need me anymore. He's at 57 looking for a new career. So let's say he's got wife and few kids and maybe still a bit of a loan. What is he going to do, man? When you're 20, you can adapt fast. You grew up with the fucking phones.
We got not much to lose at 20, right? You can keep going
Pull
forward.
it through.
Yeah.
But like now, you have a wife, 2 daughters.
Great. Mortgages.
Will people need mortgage brokers in 2 years or 5 years?
I mean, in our business, we are making massive plays in AI.
And you, well, do you think you're going to be doing any work, or would there be AI agent running everything on your behalf and doing work of 31 fucking people?
See, I'm still of the belief that there is a human element to be had in this business.
And I am so excited that people like you are thinking that, because I'm fucking coming after you with my bots. I want people to think like that as of my competitors.
Yeah, I absolutely. I live probably in a space of denial, just going, man. And the rate, what I see sometimes is so underwhelming in the AI space.
I am urging you to do this. Can we make a deal for this to be published?
100%.
This is going to be subject to this to be published, subject to you doing this for me.
Okay.
I'm going to, before you leave the office, I'm going to get my guy. You're going to buy Mini Mac. He's going to help you set your AI assistant. And today's Friday, Thursday, whatever fucking day is, Thursday, I will make sure that this is done no later than Monday for you. Over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to get you to use this with you and your team. Then all this nonsense fucked up me losing my shit here that I'm talking, I want you to add your 1 minute opinion of it after you use it. We got a deal?
Deal.
If this doesn't change your life, doesn't get you to see things differently, I'll give you any of my fucking cars for free as a gift. There's no loans on them. It is so hard for me to explain till I experience it. I got a partner, Simon Bede. Not a stupid guy. Guy sold his business for 600 million. We got business together. And Simon Bede is so obsessed, and he was listening to him every day did my fucking head in about AI. The guy is just, you go follow him on Instagram.
Off, man.
You go and follow him on Instagram. He's like, I don't know if I'm talking to fucking human or AI bot. You know what I mean? He's like fucking lost it. He was pushing me, and I started using it. And last 7 days, you got a whoop as well.
Yeah.
Your recovery would be probably in green.
Yes.
Mine is in red. Fucked up. I've said to even Giselle, if I don't end up in a fucking nut house over the next 3 months, I never will. What I've learned last 2 weeks, really being heavily into it, what I've learned, how my brain operates now, it's insane. When you start using it, all of your stuff, all of the tasks, all of the executions, following up, it is insane. It will blow your mind. So anyway, all I'm saying to people, everything I said, I hope I'm fucking wrong. I hope every human, beautiful humans that are working for other companies keep their fucking jobs. Everything keeps going back as normal. Property prices keep going up because us investors, we like that. You know, I hope everything I said I'm wrong. Watch this video in 12 months. Doomsday.
Yeah.
And I just had a conversation with another friend of mine, and he said he just went to a meeting, and this company called government in one department, they got 150 people in marketing, and he said, all I'm thinking, they don't need a single person. And they're running as a dinosaur. Anybody in business, you get on the train because you got chance to dominate before most people are 1-2 years away from waking up. Before you wake up, I'm going to be Usain Bolt in my field. And you'll be fucking fat fuck trying to race around against me. And I'm Usain Bolt. Good luck winning the race.
Yeah, nicely said.
Anyway, maybe we should cut this topic so we don't fucking scare people.
I'm going to do a quick fire. So rapid fire round with you. Most overrated metric in real estate.
Look, real estate, it's always sensitive because you know you're playing with the most important assets that anybody will ever own or ever have, and in real estate, I always say that you're playing with humans that have worked so hard all their fucking life.
Yeah.
One thing that I just say to every real estate agent, man, you have to treat every seller like you would treat your mom. And if your mom and dad worked 30 fucking years so hard to have their home, you want to do the right thing by them, help them out, you know, and just be fucking kind. You know, problem with a lot of real estate agents is they chase, you know, money, and instead of, you know, let me fucking help you. You think like that, you'll go fast. What's overrated, underrated? Whole game is a fucking... Real estate agents have bad reputation for a reason, because most of the real estate agents and most of the salespeople think of themselves or of themselves first, not the client that matters. You know, so what's overrated? Fucking everything.
Natural talent or self-built confidence?
You don't need any of it with AI. Just fucking with you.
Which bot are we talking about here?
Look, talent can only get you so far, but ability to adapt, be hungry, motivated, disciplined, you know, there's not a single thing you need. You need fucking everything to be on your A game. Talent, yeah, can play a small part, but what does your talent mean if you're lazy fuck?
Spot on. What's one excuse you never tolerate?
I just don't tolerate excuses. Somebody says, I couldn't do this because, okay, speak to George, my AI assistant. He'll see what he tells you.
How do you have these conversations? Like someone says, look, man, got this going on, Emil. I've got an excuse here.
Tell me more. Before you start talking more, can somebody get me popcorn and I can put my feet up and listen to you giving me excuses and watch me eat fast? You know when you watch movies and it's exciting and then you don't eat popcorn one by one. You got one hand by another. You just start shuffling fucking shit. Entertain me. Tell me. And then I'm going to tell you why your job is threatened, because George doesn't make excuses, just gets shit done. And after this, I'm going to show you what George actually does. It'll blow your fucking mind off. And don't say these two beautiful ladies. I'll give you a job, guys, in case it does.
Win big or win often?
Win all the time. Look, I believe win small, but win all the time. A lot of people chase, I'm looking for the big win. Man, I was like, just win a day, every day.
Is there something you're still chasing?
Yes. better version of me every day. You know, that's what makes my life exciting. I'm here now. The last 2 weeks, oh my God, I was chasing who I am today. But now, with what I'm learning about AI and things that it's capable of doing, who I'm chasing that another me. I'm always chasing better version of me. But I'm also always happy with me today. But I'm always chasing better version of me. Always.
Nice. If real estate didn't work out, what would you have been doing?
Look, I love business in general. To me, you know, we have real estate, finance, property development, heavily getting involved now online, heavily involved in fitness. I think the future is in experiences. So if people want to start businesses, it's experiences. People have more time on their hand. And to me, experiences is where life is really, you know, all about. Because with AI, unfortunately, people will forget how to communicate. People will be, I believe last 2 weeks I'm more snappy. I want everything done right now. I'm less patient, and that will be humans in general. Why? Because if I give any of these lady a task and takes them 3 hours to do it, I'm used to 3 hours, right? You know, if you give somebody any form that you said it takes 4 hours, you know it takes 4 hours and you understand it, right? But let's say you start getting used to that being done in 1 second. The tolerance for your patience, it just, it is unbelievable.
Is that good for humans to be that like on demand, do you think? Or does it change the nature of how we're wired,
it's not
man?
anymore, is it good, is it bad? We got to adapt to it. And I am myself, I'm so excited about it because I'm so into it. I think I have opportunities now to scale a lot of businesses while a lot of dinosaurs are fucking sleeping. And I'm pushing my team to become so fucking good at utilizing AI as a tool so they can do 10,000 times more. That I'm excited, but I'm also scared. Not everybody has ability to adapt, to move fast, and you know. And I'm fucking mean it. I'm truly scared for all of those people in those buildings, what they're gonna do when they lose a job and their skill is not needed anymore because AI has replaced it completely, has made all that automated. I'm scared for them. I'm scared the stress that people are gonna fucking go through at their homes when, you know, when they can't pay for the mortgage and they have to fire sell their house to buy something cheaper. And even that something cheaper will be like, what can you buy? Life was simple. Business was simple.
Agreed.
Up to this moment. Now with this, other day the company called Block, out of 10,000 employees sacked 4,000. Just send an email, you sacked. Like those, they have families, those 4,000 people. So I don't know, man. I think, I want to be wrong. Yesterday I spoke in front of, a few hundred people online, and we were talking about AI and property market. Everything I said, I hope I'm wrong. But I'm so obsessed with learning that,
Do you see like people just abdicate their responsibilities to AI? Is it more, hey, this is delegation at a higher level, or is this abdication?
Imagine you having. Do you have an employee that can do everything?
No.
Now you do. I have somebody that can do everything but pick up shovel and build a fucking house. Robots are coming too. There's a video you can find, Zara, can you find it for them and just send it to them? Elon Musk talking about how nobody's going to be fucking working in the future, that everybody's going to be just living of printed money and everybody will be equal because there's no jobs. You know what I mean? Like for example, small thing. I need my website built. And one of the websites that I wanted to build, I think I spent about $25,000, took 4 weeks. My AI assistant built it in 30 seconds, 10 times better. That job is lost. Okay, let me go further. We are using a software in real estate, it could be Rex, could be HubSpot, or could be whatever, and we pay thousands of dollars. I just rebuilt one in fucking 30 minutes. So what about all of those developers and tech guys that are building, that are maintaining? I just rebuilt it. Not I didn't, my AI assistant did.
So if you see real estate prices fall, where do you see an asset like crypto, for example?
I'm not an expert in crypto, but everything is if banks stop lending, there's an issue, right? People think, market is controlled by demand. It is, but fuck demand if banks don't lend money. How can banks lend money to people that are unemployed? Sometimes it's good to be wrong in life, and I'm one of those people that I hope that I'm wrong in everything that I'm saying. And but that is and I can see it now. Okay, I just got a text from this lady about Elon Musk. What I was just saying to you now.
I feel like in the long term, where will things end up? Long term, I don't know what long term is. Maybe it's 10, 20 years, something like that. For me, that's long term. My prediction is that work will be optional. Optional. So
We'll take that.
yeah, I mean it'll be like playing sports or a video game or something like that. If you want to work, the same way like you can go to the store and just buy some vegetables, or you can grow vegetables in your backyard. It's much harder to grow vegetables in your backyard, but some people still do it because they like growing vegetables. That will be what work is like, optional. My guess is, if you go out long enough, assuming there's a continued improvement in AI and robotics, which seems likely, the money will stop being relevant at some point in the future. Currency becomes irrelevant. But AI and humanoid robots will actually eliminate poverty. And Tesla won't be the only one that makes it.
Anyway, it evolved. After this, I'm going to show you our operations here, and you will go home head fucked. And like we said, like we agreed, you shook my hand. You will give me your comment after you use it for next 2 weeks and go live with it.
Locked in.
And you'll thank me.
I can feel like even just here, the mood just went down a little bit, right? Like
Down?
and in the sense
My
that
office is like a fucking war zone. Correct, Zara? Would you agree?
if people are listening, they're like, it started out really great and positive, and somewhere a detour, right?
Fuck, it's crazy. And
and it's not. I don't think there's any. Man, you got no horse in this race. You got nothing to sell. So it's nothing like you've got skin in this game. You just go, man. I'm calling it as I see it. And you're putting your kahunas on the line here to say this is what I'm seeing. And it takes a lot to put your name to it.
I told you.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And this is what I'm like. You're not wrong. Is that time frame early, or is it just like, hey, we're not seeing what you and Simon Beard are seing? We're not.
How
privy to
fucking
that.
good is that for me?
Yeah.
As a business owner, because I bet 99.99% of your listeners think I'm fucking crazy. That's already true, so don't comment. Without AI. I am there to play the game. And I just, like everything, I want to be the first one fucking in. My George is my CEO, CFO, general manager, executor, everything. Everything. Tell me one thing do you have assistant?
Yes.
What is one thing you get it to do every day?
Check my emails.
George does it 10 times better, gives report, replies to people, all done. What else? That job is gone. What else?
Taking calls.
What else? He does it.
Book in meetings.
Great. George does it. What else?
Book in PT sessions.
Does that. Restaurants, flights. What else?
Makes coffee.
Well, you know what? Is somebody
That actually
making...
orders the coffee, not makes it.
That can be done too. Can have access to Uber Eats. What else? He just lost her job. Poor thing. Does she have a mortgage?
She's lucky she does, but her mum does, I'm sure.
Well, again, another fucking amazing. This guy runs a massive company, and he sent me just message before, and in his message, I just showed my mom how easy it is to book flights and plan travel from my phone and watching the computer. Her first reply, Josh, what about your staff? Done by bot, all this. It's fucking, it is obscene speed. It's just a lot of people are living in denial. They're not into
Oh,
it.
man. I mean, Emil, just when you look at life decisions, I'm like, I don't be rude sometimes, but I walk around Sydney City. I'm like, lemmings, absolute lemmings.
Yes.
Just going to work in the same.
Can I make a call in front of you? Put it on this podcast.
Go for it.
I'm going to see if Simon Bid will answer. He's the most obsessed man with AI that physically exists.
Your call has been full.
All right. He was just texting me before. Two of us are just
All right, so let me take. Okay, you got One Life Club. I just want to double down on this, right?
yes.
Just,
business
this is not
community
me-
with
this is not me
500
poking
members that are
holes.
all into AI.
Correct. This is me being curious. This is me not poking holes. Okay?
Yes.
So you got One Life Club, which is okay. There's a whole heap. I've heard what you guys do in terms of building it out using AI as a tool
Yes.
to build the community. But the community is built of people coming together, like business. You can't replace that. You can't replace that community feel.
So with One Life Club, there's a 500 members in the community. It's a business community
Yep.
for entrepreneurs, business founders that are earning over $1 million, that are turning over $1 million, average turnover 10 million. We are so obsessed with AI, and every day our topic of discussions in our community is AI learning and using it as a tool to protect what we have all fucking built, because it's coming. Imagine two of us are competing against each other. We're doing the same thing. You got 100 staff and I got 0. I'm more competitive in the market. You'll be out of business, and you work so hard for 30 fucking years. So with us, yes, it is people. We are all humans. But the thing is, what can we do better as a business owners to protect what we have fucking built? And how can we thrive doing it? Because no other platform like One Life Club is actually focused on doing it. Give me a second. This will be a good person for you. I got you on speaker and I'm on podcast. So be careful what you say.
Nothing important. This AI thing is next level.
Okay.
I have not spoken to anyone for the last hour.
Okay, by the way, the person that is speaking here, I'm not going to say your name on the podcast so people can see it. There's a person.
Yeah.
Just tell me, and I'm not going to publish your name, tell me how much did you make last 12 months in commission as a real estate agent?
About just under 6 mil.
Under
Oh,
6.
hang on, last month.
No, last 12
year.
months. Last 12 months.
Last 12 months, yeah, just under 6 mil.
Under 6 million. What's your target this year?
10 mil.
10 million. You work with me. Is this AI fucking with your head and you've been using it just for a day?
Oh, it's crazy. It's next level. I think it's going to, people that don't adopt, I think they're going to be left behind.
Will die.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emil, for being this crazy AI fucker.
You are the best.
Chat later, bye.
Yeah, bye.
My team
Completely
is on it.
unscripted, guys.
My team
I'm
is on
telling
it.
you, it's unscripted.
My team is on it. If Simon Bid answered his fucking phone, and I'll try to call him one more time, and this guy is obsessed on another level.
Worse than you. So the bots
Yeah.
can't answer the phone.
Pardon?
The bots can't answer the phone.
Oh, it's almost impossible to get his number, full stop.
Yeah.
He's so obsessed with this. And he's the busiest human I fucking know. But it is, man, it's and I just want my team to be ahead of everyone else, because I can promise you, you know who I'm after? I'm not after businesses that are same size of me. I'm after of companies that employ 10,000 staff. You know why? Because they move fucking slower. I don't sleep. I'm coming after you. Game on.
Game on. Game on. Honestly, it's almost like when I've collided with your world, man, I go
You
back
will,
with like
with what I'm
my
going to
mind
introduce
blown.
you today,
Yeah.
you will eat your competition alive. You'll thank me. You said you coming to my home last 12 months, you reckon something maybe got better in you and you made more money. Well, next 12 months, I want to fucking cut. Okay, he's here. Simon, I got you on speaker and I'm on the middle of the podcast, finance podcast. And I'm just going to ask you one question if you don't mind answering.
Yeah.
Tell me what AI is doing to the world right now, to people employed. Tell me your view on it.
Yeah, it's hard to fathom of just how many skills have collapsed when you realize like it is the big unlock of when you put like OpenClaw into terminal access to the computer and then you connect everything to it. Once it has all that context and it has all that knowledge, just what it's possible of doing. It's just not just coming back and forth as a chatbot. It just completes the task. And the scary part, it's just so close to closing the loop. You know, it's doing 80% of the work. And yeah, it's such a hard thing for so many roles that you just think you don't need them now. And it's like when you get two people to do a one-person job, it takes twice as long. This is like sometimes like in a marketing team, they've got 16 people doing a job that it's hard to fathom now. Actually, one person could do the whole thing. And if one person does it, it's actually a lot better because they have all the context and they can pull it all together rather than it all like being the Chinese whispers and the baton passes and all this information and communication leakage and time cost. The value chain just moves so much faster. So
How many jobs do you think is going to be lost due to AI, Simon?
It's every day it makes me just think like, holy shit. And how is it going to, it's just in how fast it's happened. That's the biggest thing. It's like, we wouldn't have been saying this weeks ago. It's like that OpenClaw sort of 6 weeks ago, and then Claude Cowork, and then how you sort of run multi-agents. It's just, it's scary. I keep saying it's like we're at that first week of COVID. And people are like, 30 cases in New York, that doesn't matter. And it's like, yeah, but they only tested bloody 60 people yesterday. You know, it's like you look at the data and you're like, this isn't going to end well. That's what I sort of feel.
Tell me the best employee you ever had. What's his name or her name?
Yeah, Jarvis.
You know who the Jarvis
Jarvis
is?
is
AI assistant. If somebody took Jarvis away from you today,
They're a CTO and a COO in one. And this is the hardest part for people to fathom. They're like, well, what about the tokens? Or what are the... It's like if you gave someone a full Jedi Fortune 500 CTO, COO, but for someone that doesn't have anything for them to do, like, there's no use. But this is what I've found. The bigger business you give it to and unlock, the bigger the difference and the change. So that's the crazy part. Is like when this starts to drop into corporate, oh my God, the carnage that's going to happen, because it's like going to be whole departments will just get collapsed into a role of agents that will just completely do it, the whole thing.
are you excited by the future?
Well, I'm excited because I love building and I love, being able to create stuff. And I'm sort of never had more fun working because I feel like just this, because that's that thing. Progress is happiness. I feel like what I can get done in a day is just holy shit. It's like I've just got, a jetpack on or something. But I do sort of worry of the overall effects. Is like
Crazy.
what's going to happen. Yeah.
And your Jarvis, would you say, is doing work now of 1,000 people or million people?
No,
Everybody
no.
involved? It's just crazy.
Well, it's like you can't find the limit of it, right? You just keep giving it more and more, and it just handles more and more and does more and more, and then connects more and more patterns, and then pulls bigger and bigger insights and bigger. Like, yeah.
Thank you, Simon. I'll give you a call back shortly.
Right.
Yeah,
Bye.
legend. Thanks.
It's a fucking madhouse. But and after this, it's a little bit complex to set this up. But when I will be my pleasure to help you set this up. When you set it up, how is gonna set your team apart from everybody else. And I want to save jobs of my team because I'm getting everybody so into it. And these two ladies, one of marketing, right?
Yeah.
This marketing lady, she's gonna be director of her role, and her AI assistant is gonna do all of your fucking work. Now, how long does it take you to edit one video?
Editing a podcast, 2 days.
Imagine you just tell your AI assistant, "Can you do this for me?" and it's done in 30 seconds.
Great.
You can do more shit.
The
You can do
editing's
more
one
shit.
part, right? And then you got like the YouTube thumbnail, the
No,
copy.
but you can do more things. So that's where it's
Yeah.
getting at, right? So then you just become director of your role. It's like a producer. You know what I mean? So anybody that does anything, that's how I'm seeing it with my team. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I need you guys. Let's work together.
Cool. So at the start, we spoke about, hey, how do you get your team dialed in, for example? How do you get your team to buy in to this then?
Well, you don't get on the train, you won't have a job.
Listen to this episode.
You won't have a job. I care about my people. I have people that work for me for fucking years. But I don't want to get rid of you. You have to help me work with you. Let me help you. You know that movie, Jerry Maguire? Have you ever seen that movie? I add that thing in it. You know when he says, "Help me, help you." that's so I want my guys to succeed, but I'm worried for most people.
Emil Juresic, I got to say, man, thank you so much. You're one of these guys, I think you leave the world in a better place than what you found it.
And you know what? I never want to die without doing my best to give back in any way. And hopefully this podcast can maybe be a good influence on people for better. I hope I didn't scare the fuck out of people in any way.
But it's almost said with such love, man, like in it, right? There's no like, hey, the sky's falling on your head. It's going, you choose to do something about it. It's just which side of the fence you're going to be on.
If I was an employee, if I was working for you or any company, this is what I would do. This is how your job is safe. You need to become so expert at AI, and if you work 8 hours a day doing a task, find a way to do it in 30 minutes, and then go to your boss or send him group chat through Telegram that I'm using now with my bots and say, you know what, stuff you have given me to be done in 3 days or 2 days, I got it done in 30 minutes, and I'm creating myself work so we can be all more productive. Help your fucking employee. Help your employer. Help them do better things. Don't just, you know what, this stuff takes hours, I'm just gonna keep doing it for 8 hours. No, find a way how you can do it better, how you can do it faster, how you can be more creative. Find a way. Now you have ability to do work of 10 people.
You're a legend. This has been absolute. It's an absolute privilege. What I get to do is to sit in front of you, people listening
man,
and spending
you're a
their
good
time,
man,
man.
good
It's honestly,
human.
it's a real privilege that I get to be part of this, and especially being like you're saying, if you're going to be choosing a coal face, the competitive advantage in 6, 12, 18 months, like now what you do with it, with this information, with this knowledge, just like any other episode that we've got, it's what you choose to do next that will determine your level of success. And there's no, when I've interacted with you, there's no shadow of a doubt why you've got to a level where you're at, because geez, man, you can just feel like that in your veins. It's success was no option but to get there.
But now the game is different because before, you know how you always tell people idea means nothing, execution means everything?
Yeah.
Well, now everybody's got ability to execute. Everybody's going to come to the place where we're almost going to be on the same field. You know, Formula One cars are pretty much fucking same.
Yeah.
They have to be this much of the ground, not 1 millimeter higher or lower.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the same field. It's the driver that makes that Formula One fucking win. So, game on.
Game on. Hey, Emil, thank you so much, man. Let me tell you, this is a busy man, right? A busy dude. Even just getting this organized. I was saying to Georgia, I'm like, just easy to work with, easy to do business with.
Well, the good news is, the next time you won't be ever talking to me again. You're going to speak.
Listen,
George
we'll
is
have
going to speak to your
we'll have
George.
your bot on here.
They're going to be talking.
Mate, you and I will be having lunch over the bloody Brisbane River, and we'll let the bots do the talking.
That's the crazy life.
Yeah, isn't it? It's crazy. Guys, girls, I want to get your thoughts, feedback, comments on this, and like we said, we're going to timestamp it. But we'll be documenting our journey off the back of this.
Yeah,
we'll be documenting our journey, just like you are, just like Simon heavily documenting his AI journey as well. I want to jump on this bandwagon and see where it takes us, man. So thank you so much.
Pleasure.
It's a wrap for another episode of the Australian Property Investment Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Boom.
If this episode has got you thinking about taking the next step and building a property portfolio, we'd love to have a chat, and you can book in a strategy session call with our team. Check out atelierwealth.com.au. Thanks very much for listening to our podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, or follow on whatever platform you're listening to as well, so this episode comes straight to you. We release a new episode every Monday morning at 7. We'll talk to you soon.